Thanks a lot for joining us. Cookie, you are from Realm 8 and representing LAW, Law Alliance. Thanks a lot for your time again. And I hope the viewers would benefit a lot from this interview.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really excited. It took us some time to come together, but I'm glad we were finally able to.
The first question I always ask is about the time that you have spent in the game. So just to establish, the number of months or years you've played to give the viewers, set the tone. So how long have you been playing?
I'm pretty sure I started when Realm 8 opened. 2 years, 3 years.
Okay.
My math is not very good. We're going to go with 2 years.
Okay, so I think 2 years sounds about right. I think Realm 3 started about 2 years ago. So we got that anniversary mail. So roughly about 2 years. That's a long time. So tell me about your realm. So I'm not really familiar about 8. Tell me about your realm.
We're a pretty mellow realm, easygoing. We started out typical, like any other realm. You had your top teams. I don't think it took long for Rit, which was the team I started with, to really get hammered. We just got nailed hard from all sides. Coco eventually went to Law, Frodo. A lot of people remember him as the leader. And we decided to go with a merge.
That brings up the alliance topic. So you said you then after the split you guys merged into a new alliance. That's the alliance.
Law, yes.
So tell me about Law. What does that stands for? Who are the players? Your journey?
Well, very interesting story behind how we actually got our name, which is Little American Wieners. We had our previous leader, Frodo. He was, pretty much the start of Law from the beginning. We have a player named Ripken who, he likes to have some fun and mail people from time to time, tell them to do some silly stuff. Well, one of the things that he asked our members to do was to send some, we'll say interesting photos to Frodo. And let's just say the Americans that sent in pictures didn't really win the race on this one, so we went ahead and named the alliance Little American Wiener.
So and how long has this alliance in operation?
Law has been in Realm 8 since the beginning.
Oh, cool.
Pretty much every other team, say Top and FBK, have pretty much dispersed, merged, whatever.
And what's the position of Law in the realm?
Definitely number one. We are pretty much the leaders of Realm 8. It's, how the story goes. A lot of teams don't really like the team that's in charge. And, I suppose I agree. Law really is just kind of one big circle of jerks. But when it really matters, everyone's willing to lend a hand in and help you out to the right. So, can't beat it.
And it's been 2 years. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've logged in every single day. What do you think has changed in the game from an alliance perspective and also from an individual gaming perspective in the last 2 years?
There's some annoying little updates. I don't know if anybody else has a little guy that runs around their castle offering free crap. Kind of annoying. Anyways, his name's Oreo. Got to have some fun. Really, the biggest changes in the game and even in Realm 8 is how dead it gets after a while. Pretty sure a lot of older realms can agree with me on that one. But, the introduction of Elite Wars, Elite Adventures, it's a lot of fun.
And you guys started with Void Wars?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
How is that going for your alliance and your realm?
We're doing pretty good. Can't complain. We could use some more activity, but, the 15, 20 of us that show up willing to spend a few gems are definitely holding together pretty well to keep us winning more often than not.
Any challenging realm that came in Void Wars, you want to re-challenge them? Or anything interesting happened during Void Wars in the past?
Nothing too interesting, sadly enough, but we did just have a war with Realm 74, and I'm going to go ahead and do a shout out to Lulu from HRC there for accidentally doing a revenge war. Look forward to that in a couple of weeks, and I'm sure Lulu will find her way onto one of our flags. that war.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty excited about that.
Okay, now talking about your personal preference in the game. So what's your favorite troop type and why?
Favorite troop type? You gotta like the guys that hang out in the back there. Mages, archers, T10, T11. But wouldn't really do much good without your front. So I'm going to say you got to have a mix. Got to know what to put in there. But I got to do a shout out to Coco, really, on this part. He's kind of been the mastermind behind troops and formations and what to send and how to fight. And, he's a guy we've been playing together for years. He knows what he's doing, knows how to use his equipment. He knows how to get the job done. So we rely on him quite a bit for troops and fighting. Tough guy there.
That's good.
Get a few complaints. Coco's too hard. He's too big. He's intimidating. You know what? He's a really good fighter. I wouldn't change him for the world. He'll keep us learning about troops for hopefully years.
And about the Elite Wars. So the smaller teams tend to struggle. Do you think, do they have any advantage? I know, you can't really win against, say, T11s coming at you when you only have like T8s or T9s. But is there any other tips that you would like to offer for the smaller alliances that they can at least, endure this for a little longer before they kind of die?
For the smaller teams, I really like it when they declare on farm alliances, because those are the best Elite Wars. Those are a lot of fun. But really, what I see with the newer realms, people leaving their teams to go defend a farm. I don't think they understand the importance of the rewards, the merit that you get from winning an Elite War. So I would say stick to your team. Stop leaving. Stop trying to go save your farm. It's a farm. Who cares? Come back to it later. Stick with the Elite Wars. Get a good leader in there. Win the merit. It's worth it.
Great. I would like to check with you. Is there any tips that you want to give a new player who's just starting today, who came in, stumbled upon this interview?
Yeah, they should just come to Realm 8.
Okay.
There's a good one. Screw your new realm. Come to Realm 8. We'll hook you up with a nice farm alliance, good tech. You can grow in peace. Go have your fun killing whatever in the other realm. Then just come back, talk some trash to us. I think that'd be much better option.
Good. Anything other than just recruiting, so personally that they have to focus on?
Hit monsters, materials. I wish I would have, thought about how important those were at the beginning of the game, but definitely hit monsters and get the free prizes and materials from those.
Mm-hmm.
Work on the equipment, donate, research. Too many people forget to research their tech. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Just talk trash, ruin someone's day, have fun.
Good. And you know what? I always have this dilemma, right? When I build my city, I don't know whether I have to, focus on my castle upgrades or I have to focus on the other buildings. When I have, say, the resource ready for my castle, but my other buildings are kind of behind, what do you suggest should we do? Is that castle important to upgrade faster, or have to be, the other buildings as well as we go?
No, I think the castle is the most important, especially getting up to, I guess in some of the newer realms, T9 are pretty good to work with in the beginning if you can get to that fast. But I've always encouraged everyone in our realm to push for those T10, T11. They're a lot better troops. You're going to get a lot less losses off of them. You can always come back later and focus on upgrading tiles and tower and, whatever else. A lot of people who play these games know to make farms. That's where you're going to get your resources. So, focus on that castle, get the better troops.
And what do you like the most in the game?
Probably Void Wars, Savage Lands.
Mm-hmm.
Those are definitely my favorite. I hate Pinata.
Mm-hmm.
Hate it. Can't stand it. But Void Wars, Savage Lands, I think that's really what keeps a lot of us playing the game aside from Elite Wars and Adventures. But those are the two where you can go do some killing and then come back and chill for a couple weeks.
Makes sense. And any ideas for camel games?
You know what? It'd be great if they would reply to me on Facebook. That'd be a step in the right direction. What happened to the big monster event? What did they do with that? Whoever decided to get rid of that big monster event that we used to have years ago, really...
Yeah, that helps to get some gifts for the team.
Right. Yeah, those were awesome. I don't know why they did away with that.
Okay, so your suggestion is to bring that monster event back. That would keep the engagement up, yeah?
Yeah. I know they've done some that are similar, but they've put caps on how many times you can hit. just bring back the awesome monster event. We'll, spend our stamp, probably spend money to buy stamp.
Do you think it makes any difference? Because I see mostly all the alliances are, dominated by males. Is that something that I would encourage more females to come and play, because that gives you another, the spectrum of ideas, and thought process is kind of different. You have a good diversity. Do you think a lot of females are coming and playing this, or they're not encouraged by the others yet in the game?
I think if there's females that are feeling like they're not encouraged by others in the game, that honestly, that's their own problem.
Mm-hmm.
Get over it. Game. There's a lot of awesome female players, even in LaW. Mm-hmm. They really pull their weight. They know the troops. They can do formations. They can, play with the big boys, I guess, for lack of better words. But I firmly believe for any females playing the game, we definitely offer a different perspective, probably more of a caring nature at mm-hmm. times. I'm not going to say always, but we got some times when we actually care about the players, and then we have times when we just want to PMS all over the map. Either way, it's fine. But
True.
Let the other players get in your head. I don't care what's going on between someone's legs. Just enjoy the game.
Agreed. Good. And any shout outs to any of you've given a couple of shout outs, but let's say any other players, more your friends or anybody you respect in the game, you want to give a shout out?
A lot. Frodo, definitely one of the best leaders and guys out there to talk to. Geo, he's definitely the farmer. You want a friend. He's a fighter, but he's willing to share and feed the family. Goonie has come from previous games with quite a few of us as well, and if you want a good story, definitely ask him. Doms posts a lot of videos of his family, so definitely keeps us all sane. I encourage anyone online to look him up and see if he's got any good videos for them. Our Angry Russians, anybody who has Angry Russians in their realm, awesome. Can't beat it. Chinese. Love the Chinese. Can't pronounce any of their names. Not going to try, but I love them. Ladies of LaW, speaking of ladies, Peanut, Minx, Cap, Purple Queen, 3Ever, Kush, Pam, Mama 7, Tainted, Carlos. I'm sure I've missed a few, but those are some of the better ladies of LaW. And wow. I'm going to throw this out there, shameless little plug, but subscribe to Gamer Ripkin on YouTube also. I don't know how to do that. I'm sure there's a little button to click, but definitely a good guy. Wouldn't be here without him. And Trin, who is off on a fishing trip right now. Shout out to him, and that's about it.
Cool. Yeah, I'll also check that out, the channel, and then I'll leave the link in the description for others to subscribe as well. So we need more YouTubers to share about the game so the community is alive.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Good. And any final thoughts before we end this interview?
Nope. Can't really think of anything. I've definitely gotten into watching your channel a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Trying to get involved in the YouTube community. Good job on that.
Thank you. Good. It was definitely informative talking to you, and also got a glimpse of what's happening in Realm 8. I mean, all my interviews previously was done for Realm 3. That's where I'm coming from. So this is definitely something new, and I would like to interview more people from, say, Realm 8 or other realms as well, to get a good understanding of how the entire game works, to be honest, because sometimes you're just in one realm and then you visit some of the other realms during Void Wars. You don't really get the sense of what's happening, and I do get I am a part of that the global chat room online, so I get to experience some of it. But yeah, these interviews definitely helps me to get a bit more understanding of the realm. So I was really, it was glad. I'm glad that I've done this interview. So it's been like back and forth for us. Finally, we found the time. And thanks again for your time. And hopefully we'll do this again after a few months, maybe after a couple of Void Wars after you guys done, where we can talk about that and do another interview.
All right. Thank you.